Hey, Mr. Clash here with another 3-star attack replay, and today we're looking at a little bit of a GoHo with some Valkyries added in. Now you notice that there are 3 golems coming in on this particular attack. That's a massive amount of tanking, and then to have 4 Valkyries as well, that is super amount of tanking. And of course the Valkyries will do some damage outside of what the tanking golems can do. Now normally if you'd bring in 3 golems, you'd be bringing in say 24 hogs or something like that, but hogs have been sacrificed in lieu of having 4 Valkyries to help get into the core, take out the enemy queen, take out the expos and whatever they can get to. Now you will notice that the Valkyries have not been dropped yet. They've been held back until the clan castle triggers onto the golems, so that there is, when you send the Valkyries in early, the Valkyries run ahead of the golems, and there was a risk that the clan castle could trigger onto the Valkyries. So hold the Valkyries back a little bit, then they will trigger onto the golems first, and then the Valkyries can come in untargeted by those weapons. And you will also notice that a giant was dropped down as distraction onto that cannon. Obviously part of your initial planning for the attack is that that cannon is outside the base. You kind of want it to distract or be distracted, so you plan to send a giant in. Of course the cannon was shooting inside, so the giant turns out to be redundant, but often in these attacks they happen so quick. Like in this attack, it's all over within 2 minutes. You can't just suddenly realize and say, hey, I can see what every weapon is doing and I can adjust. You don't. You have part of the plan in your head, and you just have to go with that. Once those double bombs set off on the other side, you do realize there's another bomb on probably opposite, which is what happened in this base. So what I recommend is going back and watching this again, taking note of the delay on the Valkyries and note on how the distraction giant was dropped and where the first heal was placed. So there was only 2 heals for the hogs, and the rest of the spells were used on the Valkyries. Anyway, that's it for today. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.